Generally in warm-up drills, what you want to do is do a couple things. You want to make sure that your wrists are moving, that you can manipulate your fingers. If you have any kind of arthritis or any kind of wrist problems, what I generally like to do is tell people, this is what you do. You do wrist exercises. My Escrima teacher taught me, if you have any kind of issues with arthritis or finger pain, it's always good to warm up your fingers, do circular exercises with your wrists, make it into a fist, make it open. Abierto means open, cerrado means close, open, close, turn it around. Move your fist side to side like this. And what you want to do is also be in a situation where you're able to move freely. My family's style of Filipino martial arts is called Repetition Escrima. And we have very simple moves, but when you put those in combination with each other, they can be very, very effective. One of the things that you want to do is that you can go forward, walking forward, you can walk backward. You can walk to the side, left and to the right, or you can do a side step forward, or you can do a side step backward, other side, or backward side step. Generally, what you want to do is be very, very mindful of your surroundings, who's around you when you're training, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're going all at it, swinging that stick, and all of a sudden there's a little kid right there, pataw, pataw. How you like me now? That's a lawsuit right there, pataw. You got to be careful who's around you, because if you hit people that are at the park just trying to enjoy their life, what happens? It's not cool. You know, these people are just have enjoyed their Saturday, just maybe had some hotcakes, enjoying their life, and then all of a sudden they got poked in the eye with some random Filipino dude. Or maybe it's not a Filipino dude, but it's just a guy with a stick. Sometimes I use a lot of sense of humor, but at the same time we have to be enjoying what we do as far as this goes. Because anybody could hit somebody with a stick. Anybody could swing and a miss with a weapon in their hand. What it takes is the idea of learning how to utilize those effectively with self-control and discipline, how to not waste any movements. Like yesterday, there's a family dynamic system. There's a saying, don't waste your movements. So if you're doing arco, if you're doing a straight hit down here, and you continue to do that, why do this? Why do that and keep going like that when you can go like that and right into the ear, or right there and right through the throat from the side view? This is how it looks. Right down here. No wasted movements, no telegraphing movements. What I would share is the fact is that I love being in a situation where you could share the culture. Right now is October, which is Filipino American History Month. A lot of people do not even know that that's a thing, but it's very good. Back in my younger years, we didn't have stuff like Filipino American History Month, where cultural appreciation. We just basically, you didn't have anything. You just went to school, went to work, went about your life, and nobody acknowledged your culture. But like I said, you don't have to be Filipino to appreciate Escrima, or it's called, some other provinces call it arnis, which is a word for harness in Spanish, or the armor, or kali, which I really don't like that word kali, but apparently that's another way of saying Filipino stick fighting or Filipino martial arts. People always get it confused. Filipino martial arts stick fighting isn't always just about sticks. It can be about empty-handed, open palm, closed fist, kuntao moves. What you want to do is just make sure whatever you do, that it's effective and you're not wasting movements, you're not telegraphing movements. You're not showing off. Because what you have to do, you could have a lot of flowery moves that are up in the air, flying like this, or like this, or like this. And what happens is that this is gonna mess you up, because in that 1 millisecond time of you going like this, or like that, the dude got you right here in kili kili, or he's got you pinned down in a choke. We can, let me just take this out. We can't be in a situation where we do not live for effective martial arts. We do it to show off, and that's not really cool.